Hey everybody, how's it going? This is Dan the World Traveler. I say again, Dan the World Traveler. Today I want to talk to you about Finland, specifically Helsinki, Finland. That's where I was. I was not, this isn't going to be a very long or informative video. I was only there for a day, and obviously you don't know, you're not being in Helsinki, Finland for less than 24 hours like I was. Doesn't make me an authority, but I say a few things. So it was part of an 8 country tour I was part of. I wasn't part of a tour group or anything. I just kind of did it myself, but I flew into Norway. Then I took a bus from Oslo, Norway to Stockholm, Sweden. Then I took I flew from Stockholm, Sweden to Helsinki, Finland. Then a ferry from Helsinki, Finland to Tallinn, Estonia. Then a bus from Tallinn, Estonia to Riga, Latvia. Then a bus from Riga, Latvia to Vilnius, Lithuania. Then I flew from Vilnius, Lithuania to Amsterdam, Netherlands. Then I took a bus from Amsterdam, Netherlands to Brussels, Belgium, and then I flew home back to the United States of America, my home country. But today I'll go ahead and tell you about my adventures in Helsinki, Finland. So I flew from Stockholm to Helsinki, Finland, and that's pretty much the only quick way to do it. It took about the hour. The flight was maybe an hour or so, maybe a little longer. I don't remember the exact time. The point is, you can drive or take a bus. It is possible to drive or take a bus from Stockholm to Helsinki. I don't recommend it. It will take hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. I think that it actually takes overnight. There's a car ferry that will go there from Stockholm to Helsinki. And there's a way to go. There's a body of water between those two countries, so it's not like going from Norway to Sweden where there's no body of water between the countries. You can just take a bus and do it kind of nicely. Stockholm to Helsinki is a different ball game. You pretty much if you don't fly there, you're going to take all day getting there, or maybe several days, however it works out. I'm not really informed on it, but I made the decision to fly. It was a couple hours, and bam, I was there in Helsinki, Finland. Helsinki, Finland is really historical city. Took the train from the airport to the downtown area. It took I think I could be wrong. I think the population is about 5 million people. It's not a very populated country in relation to the land. Got a lot. It's quite a big country for, in my opinion, a big country for the amount of people that are in it. Could certainly fit a lot more humans in Finland, but Helsinki was a decent city with lots of history and good public transportation. The bus went lickety split from the airport to the downtown area, no problem. A lot of airports in the United States, don't have a functioning public transit system that go directly from the airport to the downtown area. So that was a good situation there with the transport from the airport to the downtown area. But you'll find that in a lot of European cities. It's just they really got their stuff together as far as public transportation goes. But I stayed in a hostel, and be ready for this if you travel overseas and you stay in hostels. Maybe if you stay in a hostel, you'll get an email the night before you go there with a code, and to kind of help yourself into the hostel. There's no humans there to help you out. There's nobody there an employee of the hostel there ready to help you. You'll find that sometimes in hostels, with hostels overseas, that you just sort of have to have your phone on you, and thank goodness I had my phone on me. Thank goodness I didn't lose my phone somewhere, because I wouldn't have known what to do. I wouldn't have known what the code is to get into the hostel. But be ready for that. Anyway, the next morning, so I stayed overnight in Helsinki, just one night. In the morning, I woke up in Helsinki. I walked from the downtown area where my hostel was to the port of Helsinki, where I caught the ferry for Estonia. And I'll tell you, that ferry to Estonia was really nice. It was, I think I talked about this in the Estonia episode. The ferry, it was a big ferry. We were able to fit hundreds, perhaps. I don't know exactly how many people we got on that ferry, but it was a big ferry, and there were all kinds of restaurants, all kinds of bars, lots of entertainment. It was not what I was expecting, for sure. And it was 2 hours from Helsinki, Finland to Tallinn, Estonia, and but it was a nice ride for sure. You can find cheap food in Helsinki. I mean, it's like any other European city. A lot of the European cities, I shouldn't say all of them, but the food is, in my opinion, overpriced. But the default food I found, the best thing to eat, one of the best things to eat price wise overseas when you're on vacation, is pizza. I don't know why, but it does two things. It fills you up. I mean, pizza just fills me up, and it's affordable. It's oftentimes, I don't know why this is. I don't know how this works out, but pizza is affordable and it fills you up, as opposed to other things on the menu. So that when I'm overseas and I don't want to go spending all kinds of money, I just look for the nearest pizza restaurant, and I just get a glass of water. I don't get a beverage. I just get a glass of water with my pizza, and bam, I'm fed, and I don't shell out money, lots and lots of money. So just kind of keep that in mind. But that's what happened in Estonia. I'm sorry, not Estonia, but Helsinki, Finland. And it was, I've said this in my videos before. If you're in Northern Europe in the summertime, be ready for the sun to go down really, really late. I'm talking, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. 11 o'clock at night, you can still see traces of sunlight at 11 o'clock at night in Northern Europe. It's a little weird. It messes with your head a little bit if you're not used to that sort of thing. And something else about Finland, a lot of folks think that Finland is part of Scandinavia. It's not. It's that's what I'm not an expert or anything, but what I've heard is that Finland is not part of Scandinavia. Scandinavia is Sweden, Norway, Denmark, those three countries. And Finland is actually more in common with Estonia linguistically. So just kind of be ready for that. If you land in Helsinki and say, hey, I'm in Scandinavia, you may get corrected by somebody pretty quickly. It's not Scandinavia. That's what I've heard. I'm not an expert. Anyway, Finland it's an interesting place. I was only there for 24 hours, but definitely a lot of diversity in the city. You can find people from everywhere on the planet in Helsinki if you walk around long enough. It's like a lot of European cities nowadays, and I liked it. I'm a better person. I'm a more informed person for have been in Helsinki, Finland, and like any other European city, like most of them anyway, the public transportation is spot on. It's you get anywhere you need to go on a bus or a train. I can't speak for the rest of Finland, but Helsinki was definitely worth the visit. Okay, that's it about Helsinki, Finland. This is Dan the World Traveler telling you about my adventures around the world. Have a great day and good night. Thank you.